All right, we're here with Geoff Jenkins with the Brew Crew Review. Jeff, you're obviously one of the hottest hitters, not only on the team, but in Major League Baseball right now. In the past 30 days, you raised your average by like 40 points, and you've had your fifth multiple hit game already in July. What, if any, approach have you changed in your style or your attitude at the plate that's made you so hot lately?
I think that's a lot of it is definitely the attitude. Obviously, you got to go up there expecting to do good things, and I don't know if it's one game or whatever you work on in the cage or on the field, but for some reason, just things are going good. Just got to keep it going.
And so many players have improved too offensively on your team. Chad Muller has like a 9-game hitting streak, and other players have really turned it on. Bill Hall's had a great year, and other players, Brady Clark has been consistent. Carlos Lee leading the NL and RBIs. What kind of offensive potential do you see of this team? I mean, this team seems to have a lot of capability of scoring a lot of runs real soon. What do you think about that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think, we're coming around. Everybody's starting to swing the bats good, and we're clutching up in big situations. We didn't get it done tonight, but, I think as a whole, I think the pitching's doing a great job, and we're starting to swing.
The National League is really notorious for having some great defensive outfielders. Obviously, Andrew Jones and Jim Edmonds always seem to be locks of Gold Glovers. But what do you think about Geoff Jenkins potentially being a possible Gold Glove candidate?
I don't know. Obviously that's kind of out of my hands, but you just go out, work hard every day, and try to make plays out there, and hopefully you're recognized. Yeah, one day that would definitely be something I would love to get.
I thought you should have had it last year, and then unfortunately the injury hurt you. And already you have so many outfield sets, and you're playing so great in the defense. One last question: What is more exciting to you, hitting a home run out of the park or throwing someone at home plate like you did with Preston Wilson last night? What gives you more of a rush?
I don't know. They're both pretty fun, but obviously I think throwing somebody out kind of changes the momentum in a game, but so does home run too. So they're both pretty exciting, but I definitely love the defensive part.
Excellent. And as being a Brewer fan, this team is just never seems to be down. We were like 7, 8 games under 500. Also, we're turning around and we're back to like 2 or 3 games under 500 right now. What is just the character of this team? They just seem to be young and scrappy. What just makes this team go and never seems to get down and out for a long, prolonged stretch?
Yeah, I think so. I think that, it's definitely a scrappy team, a team that works hard and gives you, to the last out. We're going to work hard and play hard up there and give you everything we got on the field, getting dirty, doing whatever it takes. So, we definitely have a team full of guys like that, and, it's just kind of representative of the way Ned wants us to play.
All right. Well, thanks for your time. Continued success. Keep staying hot, Geoff. Thank you.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
This week in Tampa Bay. Prince, I'm going to ask you a few questions. First of all, great game today. I had a couple of hits. Ask you a couple of things. First of all, when did you first hear that you were getting called up to the major leagues? I know last week Sunday you had a couple of homers at AAA Nashville, and then you were already in Tampa Bay for the major league game. Yeah. On Monday, when did you get the call, and what was that like?
Well, the day before, actually Saturday. That Saturday, they called me in the office and told me I was going up. So, from then on, I was excited about it.
Yeah, and then Tampa Bay, you're from Melbourne, Florida, so it's probably about like 3 hours from Tampa Bay. Did you have a lot of friends, family there at the game? Were they all fired up about it?
Yeah, just a couple of friends and, a few of my family, not too much, but, they were all there cheering me on.
Yeah. And then tell me what the feeling was like on Wednesday when you were able to get your first major league hit, a double off of Dale Nomo.
Oh, it was great. I finally got it out of the way, so, hopefully I can get more to come.
Yeah. So, and then today you had your third double of the week already, and actually in a single that you tried to stretch into a double. Tell me about that play, about basically it was down the line or whatever, and after you committed to going around the bag, what was that feeling like?
I thought I can get it because, usually the ball bounces away, but, the ball bounced right back to him. So, once I ran first, I knew my chances were slim. So, once I was only halfway and he already got to second base, I tried to make a miracle happen. So, but, it's all right. I was just being aggressive.
Yeah. So you've had some great major league experience here for first week up at Miller Park. Now, has the Brewer Brass told you at all whether or not you'll be able to continue on with the team, or is it likely that you'll be back to AAA to get regular at bats? Given obviously interleague play, they've had the DH, which you've been able to serve as. But while Overbay's still on the team, do you feel that you're going to possibly be able to stick up with the team off the bench, or do you think that have they really filled you on that, or what have you heard, and what's basically your hopes for yourself?
I'm not sure. The first plan was just to have me here for the interleague game, so that's what I'm going with. But other than that, I just want to help the team any way I can, for as long as I am up here. So whatever happens, happens, and still had fun.
Definitely. So, and I heard you're close friends with Ricky Weeks. What is it like? He got the call to the major leagues just a few weeks before you did. What was it like being up here together? I mean, you guys went through A-ball together, you were at Huntsville together, and then this year at Nashville. So, from what I understand, you've been able to become close friends along with Tony Gwynn Jr. What's it like coming up here together? Does it feel like you finally made it together? And what's your hopes for a long future of the Milwaukee Brewers along with Ricky Weeks?
It's just great playing with him here, especially because we both worked real hard in the minor leagues, and he got up here, and then I came up, so it's just great to finally kind of see your dream come true to play with one of your best friends in the big leagues. Now we're just waiting on Tony's. Now it's Tony's turn. So once all three of us get up here, then kind of be like a dream come true.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I know baseball fans in Milwaukee are excited about that future with you guys manning the right side of the infield. So, and you're actually hitting ahead of Ricky today, 6th in the order. He was hitting 7th, so you were already ahead of him in the order. So that's great. So, all right, last question for you today, Prince. Your name, Prince. Where did that come from? Was someone in your family have that same name, or was it something? Was someone in your family a friend of the artist Prince?
No, I think my great uncle or great grandfather, one or the other, had his name was Prince, and plus at the time my mom liked Prince, so she used that excuse but she really just liked Prince, she just used the family name excuse, but really she just liked the singer Prince at the time. So, every now and then I have some people mess with me, call me Princess, but it's all right.
Well, I think Prince is a great, unique name, and the fans of Milwaukee are gonna really grow to love that name over the years. So, all right, well, thanks for the interview, Prince, and congratulations and good luck for your future in the major league. And if you do get sent back down to Nashville, we hope to see you back up here in September. All right, thank you very much.
So we had the opportunity to interview one more Nashville prospect, and of course is a guy who spent some time already up with the big team this year, and that's Prince Fielder, a guy that obviously he comes with a big name because his father, Cecil Fielder, played for the Detroit Tigers in the late 80s, and he was one of the few guys during that period to hit over 50 home runs. And so I think there were comparisons when we drafted him, even before we drafted him, to him and his father because of the fact that the way that their body shape basically is that they're pretty hefty guys or whatever. But I really think Prince is going to be able to be a better average hitter than his father, and being able to not only hit for power but average and also have a great batting eye as far as getting on base with walks too. So I think he's got a great, bright future here with the Brewers, and so that's really exciting. So Chad, you had the opportunity to do a little interview one-on-one here with Prince Fielder. We got a chance to talk to him in Toronto, and now we're bringing another exclusive interview here from Greer Stadium. This is Chad Collins and Prince Fielder talking about a little bit of his major league experience and his experience with the Nashville Sound. So let's go ahead and go to that interview.
All right, it's Chad here at the Brew Crew Review. Once again with Prince Fielder. Prince, it's great to have you on the show again. Thanks for your time. Briefly, you were in the major leagues it was only supposed to be a week experiment just for the DH and the interleague play, and then you stayed up for a couple more weeks. Just describe your experience at the major league level. How was that for you?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, I got to go out there and, got to play in big league games. So just had a lot of fun while I was there.
Your first homer was obviously very memorable. You and your buddy Ricky Weeks hit 2 big homers in front of the 4th biggest crowd in Miller Park history against the Twins. The famous photo of you guys celebrating at home plate. Just describe that moment. How special was that to hit such a homer that impacted the game so much, and to hit your first home run on the same day that your buddy hit his first home run too?
Yeah, I mean, that made it that much better. I mean, just because the home run meant something, because it helped the team go ahead, and plus Ricky was able to hit one that night too. So it just made everything that much better. A home run, my first home run, if it was just, it didn't mean anything, we were down or something, it would have been great, but not the same like it was. So I was real happy about it.
Excellent. And, like we said, you were just supposed to be here for an experiment just for the DH. And then you spent some extra time. You played the Cubs at Wrigley Field. You also played Minnesota and Milwaukee. You didn't get too many at-bats. You were on the bench a lot. Was that somewhat frustrating, or did you enjoy that more, just being in a major league field? Being in a major league stadium, learning from the major leaguers, was that more rewarding just sitting there watching, or would you have rather been here playing every day?
Nah, I mean, that's the big leagues. I don't care, I don't care what I'm doing as long as I'm up there. So it was a lot of fun. I mean, it helped me, even though I didn't play it every day, I still got, at least probably got one at bat a game probably. So that helped me. So, it was a lot of fun. I mean, I can't complain about it.
And lastly, we're from Wisconsin. This is our first time here in Nashville. And just looking at the club right now, you guys are in first place by a season-high 6 games. You're playing the second-place team today, Memphis, and you've beat them 3 games in a row. This team seems to be really loose and really fun. Just kind of describe this team. They seem to be a real good group of guys together and having a lot of fun. How is this team working out so far?
Yeah, I mean, everybody on the team is, we're friends. We all hang out together, so it's just like a big family. So we all in the clubhouse we're all good friends. So on the field it just it makes it that much easier to play with everybody, and everybody's on the same page. So,
okay. Prince, thanks again for your time. We hope to see you up in Milwaukee real soon. Thank you.
All right, we're here with General Manager of the Brewers, Doug Melvin. Doug, quick question for you. Like, what are the Brewers' off-season needs going into the winter meetings coming up? What do you plan on addressing here for the Brewers?
Well, we'd like to try to add some pitching to our bullpen. We think that we started running out of gas a little bit with our bullpen last year, and also take a look at starting pitching and probably on our bench a little bit. If we can add some veteran leadership to our bench, that would be a help.
Okay. And then are there any particular free agents that you guys are already looking at or are interested in?
Well, there's a few bullpen pitchers that we have. I'd prefer not to say what their names are at this time, but yeah, we got our list. We're finishing up our meetings here, and next week we have meetings out in Palm Springs, so we'll get a little better sense by the end of next week. But it's A.J. Burnett's not going to be someone that we're going to have a chance to get in that regard from a starting pitcher standpoint. And some of the bullpen help will be people that could pitch in the 7th and 8th inning and lead up to Matt Wise and to Derek Turnbull.
Okay, well, good luck at this year's winter meetings, Doug. And again, you've been a great GM for the Milwaukee Brewers, so good luck.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Okay.
We were covering a press conference. I can't remember what it was for. We were at so many of them. We were always invited to all sorts of things with the clout we had. But Doug Melvin was talking and to Tom Haudricourt, and Craig just interrupted, just asked him a question, and Tom Haudricourt got all mad. He's like, hey, this is a one-on-one exclusive. And just stared at Craig, and Melvin kind of laughed, and yeah.
Our bench, well, we were pretty good pinch hitting last year. Wes Helm did a good job.
Could I have him one?
Sorry.